Afternoon, everybody. Alright, so letting you guys know, I did do the space station while I was away. It got rid of the springs and basically got off that planet. On a new one, fighting gorillas. No bueno. Let's see how good this does.
Preparing to attack. Standing by to stupefy. Energy capacitor out. Energy's up for grabs.
I actually can't tell if that's better or worse.
They did me in. Help me out. I'm a little busy bleeding out if you haven't noticed.
There we go, that.
Knew you had my back.
Goodbye. Alrighty. I have no idea what that is. But if it's a glowy, it might be important later. Oh, I need to get an explosive mod for that auto SMG. That would be amazing. I don't think we're gonna find one though. Anything else around? No. Uh-huh. Well then. 1, 2, 3,
Ratcheting up my aggression.
4.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Why am I targeting Niles? The answer is I'm not. But he is in the ding-dang way. Jeez. Shock rifle saw-off barrel. So now we're at the exit. So my egg is somewhere in here. Hey, got my Gorvid egg. complication with the computronic cerebrum. There's a few there.
This facility is the only thing keeping us from being reduced to ash in a flash of atmospheric electricity.
So there. Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure. Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for. He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
I don't know why. I don't trust this guy. Oh, man.
Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it for you.
Have you tried this game yet, Slender? It's a really fun single player. I ain't gonna lie. Politics and BS aside, Outerworlds is a good game. I'm doing a very weird trophy run, you could say. Oh, dude. This one plays more like Fallout than you'll know. It is real good. Always questions, little things interacting. Plenty of builds to go through. And I do mean plenty. There's a few things that are lacking, but either way. Good fun, bro. Like, the trophy I'm trying to get right now, I cannot buy anything. In a game that's all about buying stuff, yep, those are auto docks. They heal you up and they get rid of your uranium poisoning. Uranium is basically their form of radiation in this game. It's like dropping a nuke. So they said the lift was stuck in a raised position. Now, I really should be pickpocketing each one of these guys for ammo and such, but I'm feeling lazy. Well, the power supply is right underneath, so... Here's a dumb question. Wonder if I can go underneath and overcharge it, kind of like the one in the very beginning. So what are you up to, Slayer? Anything at all? See, like, this feature right here, the N-rays, I love this, dude. Like, come on, bro, we got wall hacks. We got wall hacks. And they also increase crit chance, making us do a lot more damage.
Go for fortification. Commander, throwing energy your way. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Oh no, no, no! You gutters. They just pushed me off the cliff! You try to be sneaky and your own team tells you no. Now that's some hidden loot right there. Scoped shock rifle. So what is this weapon?
Don't make me pursue you. Stop. Fleeing a crime is also a crime. Halt! You must answer for your larceny. Stop. Fleeing a crime is also a crime. Don't make me pursue you.
Did he just come all the way around while I came right back up?
Halt! You must answer for your larceny. Stop. Fleeing a crime is also a crime.
Stop! Fleeing a crime is also a crime.
Stand pat and return your ill-gotten goods. Internal rec...
Allow me. Such enough.
But Yes, quite right. The equation must take precedence. All charges shall hereby be purged from you and your companions' permanent record.
Glad my decades wasted outwitting petty bureaucrats weren't utterly in vain.
So if you don't know Slayer, she is apparently some big shot with these guys from the past. And looks like she literally just pulled rank. Also, which Fallout are they remastering? Are they doing just Fallout 3 or... That is Marisol. And a baddie she is indeed, bro. She had an entire compound locked down, ready to go ahead and nuke it, and, well, literally everybody. We talked her down, proved her innocence, but, she was not playing, bro. She also starts with a plasma, so she's pretty dang deadly. Do that.
Hostilities are afoot.
Ooh, okay.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
This is actually rather nice. What the heck was that? I have no idea what just happened, but you know what? I will take it.
Mobilizing. Capacitor out. Get it while it's
Okay, this thing eats ammo though, like it's going out of style. Ugh. I don't know if I like that here as much now that I see the ammo consumption. Yeah, but this wasn't Bethesda. Come on now.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with.
There we go. This is Obsidian.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
There we go. Got that little fight over and done with. Well, let's be honest here. Those guys are long gone. They probably just made a bunch of different titles by now. But you see that, my man? Like, the different mods you can put on some of these weapons. Like right now, I've got a twin-barreled explosive pistol. That's also 3-round burst. So I'm firing almost 12 rounds every pull of the trigger. It is nuts. What's up, Moo Moo? Yes, it has been.
I am at my wit's end with that damn protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I'll wash my hands of it.
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
The protectorate safe, huh? Oh no. See, this is what I'm talking about. A vaulted rocket pistol. What in the blue blazes is a rocket pistol? So we get 2 shots. Wait, because it's a pistol. I wonder if I get all my crit. So it's almost 400 a shot. My only problem is I cannot actually make the ammo anymore. So I can't buy it. I made them into hand grenades? I haven't even got to watch season 1 yet. I know about the ghoul, though.
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service?
I don't have Amazon Prime, bro. So I haven't watched it.
Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axons shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with each tower you align, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you.
I do it and I get lightning grenades?
That is fantastic news.
Definitely
I'll
in.
begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned.
So, apparently now... I help him out, and we go pew-pew. Haha! I absolutely hate fall damage in this game. The flaws are really interesting though, man. It's kind of like mutations in 76. Go ahead, take less health, do more damage, you know? Increase your vendor prices, but you're now able to pick up ammo on everything. Definitely has some cool stuff. I know next season of the Fallout 76, we're adding his gun in. Gonna do that. Grab a drink. Yeah. They did a dang good job writing the ghoul. Ain't no lie. Sad he's more interesting than the Vault Dweller. But then again, we always are more interested in the baddies. We are ever so slightly close to level 20. After that, I can only get 5 more perks. Yeesh. Convincing, yes. But the way the character is written is kind of like, eh.
Excitement. Incredible. And to think I sent all those assistants to... Here's your reward. You've certainly earned every...
There we go. Alright. Engineering, explosive, and speech. Okay. Let's see, where is it? Bullet blender is what I'm looking for. It's not really anything to work towards. I mean, I can get makeshift armor. And I can also get crab ore. I'm gonna do makeshift armor. Okay. Lightning towers. So I can investigate the strange tunnel reading, so we'll go there. You see what I mean, though, Slayer? So much to freaking explore, and so many ways to go about. So, the game has a level cap of 30 right now, which unfortunately is relatively small. Alright? But, the very first planet is absolutely massive. Like, there's enough stuff on there to get you to level 10 right off the bat. Deathclaw's cool. Deathclaw's cool. That Deathclaw better not die to some bullshit, though. He better not have anything to go ahead and say, kind of like that flaw on the back left of the chest plate. I don't give a dang about no flaw.
You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not unless your lamps can see through solid rock and figure out what's on the far side.
See what's on the far side, huh? Uh-huh. Sent their father to mental refreshment, we'll do it again.
No need for that.
Well then, guess we figured it out.
You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not a pebble has budged. Pardon me, but you what? You just have a magic little device in your pocket that lets you detect enemy troops through 2 feet of solid rock? Well, ain't that... Wait, that means they already dug half the tunnel for me. That bonus is still in reach. That don't change me needing to get the commander's go-ahead to restart the digging. What say you run yourself back to the base and get me...
Yeah, look, I'm just gonna say it up front. That was stupid. It would have been much better just to go ahead and say, you know, he keeps a few extra rounds loaded in the gun, and one of them just happens to be armor piercing. Because we have armor-piercing mods for the pipe pistol and all that, so... We know we can definitely hurt power armor. I'm just saying that was rather silly. Alright, so I gotta go get this go-ahead real quick. I'm kinda itching to try out this pistol.
I assume you've got something important to discuss, or a report to give. I don't have time to waste on idle jawing. Forgive my incredulity, but how did you get that information? I see. Quite a useful bit of technology. Our engineers determined this was the most geologically stable place to tunnel. The Protectorate likely did the same, and even stopped drilling for the same reason we did. I'll send orders to resume drilling immediately. We'll take them by surprise. Send them running, and I'll...
I don't like this. Bunch of guys on the opposite side of a wall. This ain't gonna go well. This ain't gonna go well. I can already feel it in my bones. Yep.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Oh. Now, come on now. That ain't fair. I critted them so damn hard. I killed half of Bonnie's choice. Now, not gonna lie, part of me does want to do eventually the trophy where we kill everything. But I gotta get monies for that. Money, 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 money. Money. So here's my question. When do you think they're going to introduce XO1? Because you already know, that's the one we're dying to see live action.
I assume you've got something. Forgive my incredulity. All right, I'll...
Cool. Let's see, got that. XO1. Also, I'm a little perturbed a little bit with what they did. So they're near Shady Sands, right? Wouldn't that mean the Brotherhood would have had T-51B? Because of Fallout 1 and 2? It wasn't until Fallout 4 that T-60 got introduced?
Ready to waste it. On your command.
How's difficult? Oh my gosh. This is just a problem for my build at this point. This is literally just a problem for my build. Because most I do is explosive, and they are packed like sardines. So, I guess what I could do is this. Actually, I'd want the legendary one. There we go. The Oracle. Alright, no matter when T60 was introduced. Thank you. Goodbye. They were still at Shady Sands. It keeps cutting you off part way through, man. Well, that's what they did, though. They changed that in Fallout 4.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Okay. So, for very little reward, though, or ammo expenditure, I'm going to get a lot of bullets here.
All right, you bastards, come out!
Yep. One of the corpses is stuck. Which is what I want. I want them to have Enclave power armor.
Mighty glad that's over and done with. Just need to finish reinforcing the tunnel, and I...
Alright, I don't like the way that looks right there.
Exalted vigilance. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
I'll handle this.
The heck are you?
Limit further damage, Commander.
Okay, those are just completely missing their mark. I'm not going to waste any more. I now have a shock assault rifle. Ooh, that sounds nice. No, I should have a weapon specifically for the job. There he is, remote detonator.
Technology and know-how behind the mental process. That's why we're all happy and content, and others are not.
Mobilizing.
Aren't they ghoulified though?
Standing by to stupefy. Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Consider self-preservation a priority.
I think we all are. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the Kings would really care. Like,
The mental refreshment process increases concentration.
goodbye to both of you. That's what I figured. Okay, that may have been cruel. This little weapon I have right here, Slayer, is probably one of, if not my personal favorite stealth weapon. Not very quote-unquote stealthy, but just stealthy enough. Because they don't take any damage, there's nothing that says where they're being shot from, and then I just reload and everything goes kablooey. Got another tossball card, I'll take that. So you know how Fallout 4 had bobbleheads? Or should I say the magazines, right? This game has what's called tossball cards. And each one you pick up gives you a ever so slightly small boost. Like plus 1% damage, plus 1% health, or plus 5 health, yada yada, things like that. See, what I wish I could do is get a telescopic scope. I need to be able to see farther with this thing.
Into a thing of symmetry. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed spirit.
There we go.
Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty. Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all
Check
happy
enemy light
and
just turned
contented,
off.
and others are not.
Goodbye.
Don't forget, you're
Investigating hostile intentions.
Easy on the actuators.
Yeah, about that. Pistols are beyond strong in this game. And supposedly there's even better guns awaiting me. Because I'm not even a quarter way through the game. You know what I mean? Can't call for help if there's nobody home. And then we just swap to the dematerializer.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating
House. House is the man. House is the man. House is the man. Please let it be house. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Into a thing of symmetry.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal
And kaboom. And for some dumb reason, the explosions here, they don't bother. Hey, I just picked up something. Heavy revolver. Takes short rounds, 185 damage. You know what, out of curiosity. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. That's a beefy boy right there. Okay. Very odd.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply...
Come in, come right in, and be refreshed.
Holy hell.
design of the paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors,
You'll be a productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say,
goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
This is new. A mild euphoric, light hallucinogenic properties. Not entirely unpleasant, but kid stuff.
Cognitive compliance is a key part of your
Greetings, subject. Or should I say, refreshed to be.
and no bliss and plenty.
Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in, then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
Right. That's why we're here. Got some thoughts we need rinsed.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment. Our intake evaluation automech here simply needs to ask you a few questions to amply delineate your phreноmetric matrix. A baseline understanding of your character and background will assist our facilitators in determining the ideal regimen necessary to abrade any perceived personality irregularities. Simply step over to my automechanical colleague.
Responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Greetings, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually, each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead. Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief? Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you?
So I have the dumb answer. We have the ideal answer. A thoughtful colleague. We're going with an ideal.
Processing determination. An acceptable response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phreноmetric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 150 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed one floor down, where you will be directed further. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Okay.
Increases tractability, stifles undue agitation.
Let's see.
Untoward inclinations and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed thoughts and no bliss and plenty.
Okay.
Never more content. Never more content.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment
Lockpick 17.
I could tell you were in need of mental
Your
refreshment.
realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Eye for such things.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
My irregularities have all been abraded.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Prisoner clothing. Am I gonna shoot this place up?
Classic Waters Wellnitarium here on Prater is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by head
Can't stop picturing Sam going through this exact process.
cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
I am legitimately about to just light this place on fire.
Prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Duty of every Protectorate
Medicament
subject to
dispensers
ensure
has
their
concluded from medicament dispensers has
efficiency
concluded
at
for
all
today.
times. The paradigm requires it. That's
The
why
kitchen pantry is
so
presently on limits due to anomalous structural
Your siren's called independent on a deaf mind.
Toward
Okay.
inclination and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our
Alright, put him on the bucket helmet.
ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Freedom they celebrate is a yawning chaos, as their choice is an invitation to failure, loss, and anarchy. It is a sad fact that all human beings require direction. As my good friend the Consul would say, at its base, humanity unguided is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the Protectorate are not, because we do not allow ourselves to be. The paradigm charts our course, gives us purpose. The Consul is the firm hand that guides us.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today? Response, zeal. Noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share your promising self-diagnosis. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response, medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Farewell statement. May refreshment. Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
What? What kind of bull is that?
Aw, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnitarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now. I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions. But my questioning days are long gone. Anything I need to know will be told to me by my betters at the exact moment I need to know it. Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again. You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly. I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good, good. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part. Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together. Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security. How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas. You must mean the lathe of particularity. One assumes you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet.
That could have gone worse.
So this process removes all curiosity then. Guess that's one way to keep people from questioning.
Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Okay.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
See, that right there don't look right. Tell them that doesn't look like they're not hiding from back there.
At all times, the paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
Huh.
Chinese untaught.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And refashions the mind.
I'll go back to my
into a thing
revolver.
of symmetry.
Where is it? Death sentence, where'd she stop?
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind
Good.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
Okay, now we come on back.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters is uniquely special.
Personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Replenishing my fire.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Ooh, man.
Hastening to cover.
This thing definitely packs some heat.
Overworld
So you're telling me now I finally get a trench shotgun. Ah, and this one already has a silencer. Wonderful. Goodbye. Take me a trauma kit. Dang, dang, dang.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Proceeding to attack.
Efficiency at all times.
Oh, Niles.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
Torpificator at ready status. Shifting to a
Uranium. This is definitely gonna make a lot of noise, but
And others are not.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
yeah, this little pocket pistol is pretty strong. And the best part is, because of all that,
Here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
combat prop.
that's right. You must be a good neighbor.
Appropriate zeal for their assigned work. Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Stealth just really isn't my thing. We are sorry.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure
Sorry.
they are operating at peak efficiency. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
They envy our prospect.
Giving chase.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Resorting to violence.
See, you only somewhat make me feel bad about this. Only somewhat.
Not.
Damn, I have 79 explosive grenades.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on...
Their team plays the worst. Anyone has a... Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. No, I'm newly full of zeal. That is, I hope the process took this time. They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement, but still, they try. Wait, I just blinked several... I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say. Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so-and-so as a title. I'd go with you. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it. Some say the Sovereign Sluggers are better, but the Efficients always used to rule in their favor. Anyhow, my daughter got me this ball to commemorate. I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. On account, suppose so. One way out. Oh, hello.
Stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclination,
Great.
and we fashion.
Now I need to go find a ball.
Of symmetry.
Some of these people do not deserve what has happened. Only some.
Prudence dictates, eye your neighbors carefully.
Okay, now I've got that. Where is that pistol again?
Combatant observed.
Investigating hostile act.
Hostilities are afoot. Invasive elements.
Okay, you know what? Stealth is not an option here. Fuck this.
Energy go away.
Over here! Free hole ahead! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Not getting up without help, Commander!
Oh, where is it? I really need to get commando or something. That way I can carry an extra gun.
Hey, what's that sound?
Investigating hostile intentions.
Oh, God.
Looks like...
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
I really need to get some armor. That or lower my damage and wear the bomb helmet.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Which I can make up for that by taking a perk. Don't know why, but I feel like that was meant for me to play this place stealthily. And I apparently said, screw that. Hey, full privilege pass. So now it talks about the escape tunnel in there.
You've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Yeah, about that. They definitely did not arrange it. I kind of broke my way in here. See, this is the problem with having so many guns to choose from right now. I was going to worry about stealth, but eh. We're already past that point. Oh man, nothing like a good old triple barrel shotgun. Thank you.
Resorting to violence. Proceeding to attack.
Now, why each of these guys had a trauma kit, I will never know. Okay. So, gold is over there. And this man had the funkiest of times.
Oh, do I detect a whiff of reprioritin gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Wait. You're not a protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
Apparently this one's never sampled his own supply before.
Well, this is normally where you'd say something. My, can't believe I'm falling for that, as it may be the most unconvincing display. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe, even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here?
Tell me truly. Speak plainly. You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for. Anything shy of dreary should do. If you haven't noticed, the bar for conversational intrigue around here is relatively low. I believe in the strength of our ideals. I'm quite certain I'll win you over. What's more, our colloquy promises to be vastly more diverting than my usual day-to-day blather. But if I'm wrong, what would Auntie's Choice or the Order or my word, you're not a scrapper? Well, none of them will know what to do with our advanced know-how.
You know what?
There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order, our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them? My position is a burden, gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order is chaos to us. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's Choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumer... That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare. Not word for word, no. I do take certain liberties with the Sovereign's Handbook, a beacon to the cosmos, to inhabit the spirit of the work, and I understand you meant that as an insult, but I refuse to be baited by those either jealous or ignorant of our ways. Oh, that does sound rather engaging. Regular discourse with near intellectual equals, likely less of them singing. Though, of course, it does depend what we'd be debating. Well, you've raised some interesting points, I suppose. Any other clever assertions you'd like to put forward? Before I fully... How very nice of you to say. You're not half bad yourself, for a non-protectorate not me. Huh. Taken as a whole, that... Yes, it's true. I am thoroughly disturbed by how much you made me question many long-held beliefs. Now, what next? Oh dear, I don't understand how the machine works. The technical specifications for the Lathe of Particularity are in my office in the next room, hidden in a cache behind a frame on the wall. Pip, now if you'll excuse, feel free to skip. What an edifying confabulation.
Okay, so... I don't know if I should leave Gold alive or not.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Huh. Crap, so I did find a better helmet. Okay, and there. Next up, we'll equip that for the shellacked version.
Zeb always wanted to bring change. Sure.
Helmet. So, looks like I need to go ahead and make a breakdown kit. There we go. Sorry, definitely need the breakdown kit to keep myself supplied.
Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment.
Feel free to scavenge around. It's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your masters.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Gotta go to cognitive easement first, though. Get that man out of here.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process.
Hello! You find my pitch ball? Oh! Commemorative pitch... Suppose I'm ready to leave. Okay.
Okay.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
Says to see him out, so...
The tunnel out was right here. Oh, they put a poster over it. Take it down. This is all... Oh, and guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence. Prudence makes you out to be. After you, by all means. I fear I must insist.
I was not ready to go. Curse you, Wayland. Now I gotta go back in there.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed...
Yes, yes, Mr. Gold. Yes, yes. Now, my only question is, what am I to do with this lathe of mental refreshment? I need an armor that's going to, quote-unquote, carry me through. Because 22 right now is not enough. Call the elevator. And let's use that full privilege pass. Okay, now what can he do? Craft self-repairing mods at workbenches. When slotted into your armor, gain a bonus defense. Okay. I mean, she just upgrades my in-ray scanner. I've gained self-repairing armor. Wonderful.
Find the hostile.
Well then. Once again, find that pistol. Lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down.
Addiction.
Rip to you.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now.
Huh?
You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities. Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, we've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of... Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself. Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fit, absurd nonsense about how the Consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law.
He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time. Preposterous! No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm, or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, who even thinks this stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible. Just
And for you, bucket. Alright, I do apologize for this, Gustav.
See, that was a mercy. I don't know anymore.
They had already fried his brain. Semi feel bad about it. Semi. At least him. What? That should be everything here. Now to head across. Mental refreshment. Yada da. Yada da da da. I'm sure about that.
Take the heat off, Commander. Just say when.
Combat!
Consider self-preservation a priority.
Thank you, Mr. Dragoon. Already close to 21. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little confused about what perks.
Disruptive influences.
Enemy in vicinity.
capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
And that's why investing into explosives is a damn good idea. There's absolutely nothing in here. Okay, so I see we have a few little devices over here. Big tower over there.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Need to get Valerie. Not gonna lie though, I'm really not caring for Marisol. She really helps with keeping the N-ray scanner up and running. But that's about all she does. Oh, hey, look.
Mobilizing.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice a little bit ago? The door is barred shut. And the top is what's open. So the question is how to get up there. The correct answer is I don't think I can yet. Wait. Regular cave. Regular cave. Damn. I probably have to go get that rift opening device. Wait. Yeah, I know. Lightning tower right there. So the anomaly rift modulator is this away.
I'll handle this. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Commander, Commander, throwing energy your way.
I have almost 3,000 shock. I think I can afford to run the shot cannon for a little bit. Very nice explosive pistol, though. Really nice. Wish I could just get an explosive variant of that auto spray. That would be beyond nice. Okay. The fact that that 10 right there still did not kill that beast. Remarkable.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. So, there is the main building. Mobilizing.
Uh-huh.
Proceeding to attack. Go for torpification.
Okay, now what else are they shooting at? Anything at all? Okay, got that one done. Doesn't look like it. Looks like rest of the base is clear. Huh. Okay, so there's some new gear. So there is a few auto mechs behind glass. Huh. Interesting.
Not the question.
Guns. Explosive engineer.
But I'd expect a lot more personnel around for a lab of this size. Where is it?
Attention, IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the council.
Investigating hostile intentions. Something.
At least we know where everyone went.
Okay. Okay, speaking of Tito Tattler. You. Only a long pick level 4. Don't know why, but this all seems a little lax. Kind of like everyone here just up and got refreshed. Don't like this. Don't like this one bit. Okay. So, the bits of value, huh?
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Seal the doors. What is going on here? This door is barred and sealed.
Once we've got our hands on the modulator, rifts like that might start presenting opportunities instead of death traps.
Ah, finally. There are some bloody people.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing, but I cannot do it alone.
The sovereign's a downright dove.
But it is not a time for that. It is a time to celebrate the bravery of our once and future sovereign. So dry those tears as I call upon you to stand tall with renewed zeal. Together, we will
Guess we'll go ahead and unjam this here door. Thanks for the extra loot.
What is it?
That reminds me. Okay, so stealth is not an option here. So, only one way to go. Wait, when did I get this? I guess as a chance?
Standing by to stupefy.
Ready to wait. On your command.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
You have my back.
Okay, that is not a weapon I like. And so, because of that...
Hostilities are afoot.
I talked this over. 45.
I'll handle this.
See, if I was doing a regular like, buy playthrough, I would be beyond happy right now.
They covet our due bounty.
Woman, I don't covet jack from you.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you, then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy. I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second. That must have been so difficult for you. Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment, naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
I mean... Done.
I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here.
Let's see.
Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. The prototype wants you be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar.
Let's see, do you have anything worth it? An advanced decryption key. Okay. Not terrible. Not great. Yeah, about that, buddy. There will be no survivors. Another sealed container.
Got eyes on some no good.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Do try to limit them. Capacitor unit aware. Recharge before it discharges.
Breaking for cover.
I can't see inside.
They would drive us into disarray. Anybody see them? Just what are they up to? Somebody lost?
Not proceeding to attack.
So many of these dang double rifts. And nothing I can do with them.
They really just left the modulator out in the open, huh? Well, let's say we avail ourselves of their poor security.
I actually agree with you, boss. Don't want to acquire it just yet.
Right. Where's the goal? Mobilizing.
Ooh, what the hell is that?
Energy capacitor out. Escort perfection. Personnel. Vitals are in the...
Gosh, damn. Ah, there's a... There were turrets there I didn't even know about. That makes sense on why I was getting freaking smoked. I don't like the idea of me losing those trauma kits, though. Huh. I a unique way of adding the makeshift armor. Is there anything else I can make like that? Stun counters. Stabilizing matrices. They can give me even more. I'll make a few of those. Alright, we now have 78 armor. Alright, I believe we've explored all that we can explore. Now it's time to start opening up the rifts.
Yes, you with the rift modulator. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the interstitial reconfiguration center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
They really have a lot of AAA actors in here.
A crude assessment and utterly untrue. I am perfectly accommodating to non-incompetence. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage? I can't recall the last time I had such fun and, well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you. I could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony, begging for death. And that would be a lot more enjoyable for me, if I'm being candid. No matter. I will await you in the hangar, where bullets may fly more freely than...
Fair enough.
Enemy moving into harm's way. From me.
So where did this lead? Rift or resident?
Hostile intentions. Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Okay, so where does this one lead?
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed, broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree, including the potential to restore this information, albeit imperfectly. I expect the Sovereign will be most...
Okay, let's see. I remember correctly, at default security levels. Guess I only have one option. Got a few mag picks, more distraction devices.
Sovereign never seemed especially perturbed. Frolic, prance, and shimmy to your heart's
Ratcheting up my aggression. Unfriendly nearby.
Got a nice pitchball card, a reflex trench shotgun, and that's nothing. A little bit of vodka, all's well.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
Security level 1. Suspicious.
Unorthodox at best.
Okay.
I admit an intense curiosity to find out what's inside that pseudo.
So,
Doing some brisket or burnt ends?
a mix of both.
You want the beans?
No. Oh. Family.
only for celebrating the downfall of our enemies. Distemperament can hide in plain sight.
Tater is charged.
Goodbye.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come.
Yeah, out of curiosity.
Across using the mod. They may eject something useful to you.
Unknown personnel, possibly nearby.
Investigate hostile intentions.
Yep. Okay.
I admit an intense curiosity to find out what's inside that.
Okay, so we just got something called Armageddon? Okay. Biomass canister. Okay. Attaches on impact. I am curious.
Resorting to violence.
Enemy in
Better in position.
Wait. You telling me that this weapon just spawns little mini guys? I mean, interesting, but gosh. All the bio weapons seem to be kind of lacking compared to something like Cowers. Which honestly makes me wish I really would have gotten that by now. Where is it? There it is.
Make me walk on over there.
Proceeding to attack.
You're gonna have to walk for Jack. You're dead.
No.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Another dead man.
Preserve set progress.
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
There we go. I'd be getting a lot of biomaterial right now. Good riddance. So, secret sneaky route. Odd. Very odd. Restriction. Interesting again. You know what? F it. Let's go boom boom. And click.
You have been my family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research.
How very
What I
tidy
cannot
and organized this
understand
all
what
is.
you intend to
I
do with
imagine
it.
Valancourt's
What
dirty
exactly
secrets
are
are
you
filed in alphabetical order.
And restoring Arcadia to resplendence is my sole aim, as it should be yours. Yet you remain intent to use the rift for the most tenuous of means.
You forget yourself, Consul. Pray, I do not forget all the loyal service you have given me, or you might lose more than just your standing in my affections.
Right.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first. Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues.
Fair enough. Let's see what loot we can get.
This way. There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my art. Let's open the hood, shall we?
Alright.
Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene. That could lead us to the evidence we need.
Now's not the time for a tete-a-tete, I'm afraid.
You've discovered something? How did this go unnoticed during final checks? This is surely why the rift destabilized on us. Did you uncover anything else? I knew it! I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. A man cannot defecate without humming a protectorate anthem.
Let's see.
For all the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them. I think I can formulate my... Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt. I'm no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend. I'll go for... You should... I'll keep... Oh.
Cool.
are you doing? I told you not to...
I rather enjoy it. May as well cease your lurking. I know
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
aim for charge!
The capacitors are out. Get it while it's energized.
Whew.
All right. It went. What was...
Hostilities are...
Enemy might just turned.
Oh no, this is all the good stuff, the confiscated equipment I want. Oh, I see it. No, I'm wrong. It is not. Bless it all. Huh. Funny how this fight went.
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Ah, you don't say, do you? Lockpick, speech, and guns. Alright, so next perk. Shrug it off sounds like an excellent perk. So there's a few setups I can do, but not much anything else. There we go. That'll at the very least give me an immediate 10%. And then currently another 12% damage. because of that, that's the landing pad, so why can't I just travel to the landing pad?
Killed the Sovereign. My Sovereign. I cannot remain with you any longer. Not if I wish for both of us to remain whole. Was he? How can you be so sure? You cannot guarantee he would be permanently convalescent. You cannot guarantee anything. I suppose I see some kernel of truth in your words. Yet you euthanized my Sovereign without... I have made my decision. We may continue working together, but what you have done shall leave a permanent stain on our relations.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. I went ahead and fixed it.
When you have a moment, Commander, I'd like to talk.
I'm sure you would, Ozza. So I have multiple people to talk to.
Commander, I've been thinking on the fact that so many of my slack-witted brethren believe it reasonable that I've been marked for death. So much so that I've missed the obvious. Our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order.
Okay.
Point taken. You know, I really should have seen the flaw in recruiting suggestible slackwits to our cause. But Severin is different. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that. Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. I should have been checking our comm devices, damn it. I know we have camps on Cloister and Praetor, but I'm not sure of the exact locations. I'd like to try to find one and clear it out so I can access one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to put an end to this nonsense.
Okay, more for the Glorious Dawn. Ah, Tristan.
That scum. That miserable scum. To think he would stoop so low as to overthrow the Sovereign. I shall not rest until the Consul pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated. Were they still the Protectorate, such would be a traitorous aim to entertain. But a Protectorate led by the Consul is no Protectorate at all. I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the Sovereign, but I will need to deal with those who strayed. I hope that is true. I sincerely doubt this is the end of my thoughts.
Cool stuff. Let's take a small visit to the station and get some extra XP. After that, we have a little bit of exploring to do. Just a little bit. Alright. No. Wrong button. Dang it, wrong button. Okay. Head back out, take you out, and grab you. Because when it comes to Valerie, she has a much better chance for breaking materials.
I'll always just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame. Me? Rejoicing over a tyrant squabble? Never. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm sure.
And... Yep. $400 scrap metal. Scrapping all those weapons and junk. Oh, there's definitely some good saves, that's for sure.
Just heard that. The higher-ups finally decided to just bury the corpse of that vigilant and move on. Sounds like it was for the best.
Okay.
Anybody even listening to this?
No.
Tell you stuff?
Glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope. Ah, before I forget, here, this is for you.
My friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate you fetching the pitch ball Millie got me. And of course, the escort out of there. Though mostly, the pitch ball. Wonderful, wonderful. So good to see Millie again. Don't know how to do anything here, but I can sing to my heart's content. You heading out? Do take care. Again.
Alright, so there's that.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Lives of few armored today.
Next up, we have Crazy Lady.
Another challenger approaches. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle? The Spectrum Dance Saber, a prototype weapon of Auntie's heyday. I shan't spoil its implications, not unless you prove your worth. Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own. Sporting! Let us do battle! That's an impressive number of cards, my friend, but not... Wait a moment. No, your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated me. Though this defeat leaves the taste of dirt and blood in my mouth, I am not dishonorable. I present to you my other collected wares. I have no doubt they shall impress. I understand your impatience, but wait just a moment longer.
So just off seeing the fact that I can at least steal one of these is going to be nice. So I could have opened this room at any moment.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time. Behold.
Pinball machine. Filter. Just realized I'm almost 60,000 bits. I ain't gonna lie, that's badass. I like that. Alright, guys. Well, got work early in the morning. I will go ahead and end this for now. Stay safe and stay blessed, everybody. And for those of you who actually make it this far afterwards, feel free to chat and have a good time. Stay blessed, guys.